Hello all, Alex here with Tech Corner, here to talk to you about Google Flow. So this is Google's AI video creation tool. It just came out, they just announced it I think a week or two ago, and I was able to check it out recently, and I want to show you what it can do. So in order to use this, you are going to need Chrome. So you want to install this, and then just type in Google Flow. And it's AI, should be the very top one here, AI filmmaking video. So we're going to go ahead and create a new Create Flow. And then you'll want to be signed into Google. Okay, so get started, cool. So it's going to load here. And the cool thing is you can also watch Flow TV show other people's content, which is kind of cool. So this is my Tech Corner logo. I just literally submitted this logo and said, hey, I want you to create a video intro. Now let's try creating something else. So let's say, okay. And let's see what happens here. So this is going to be generated all by AI. This is kind of cool. So if you are, you do want to create cool content, especially for your home movies and stuff like that, this can really kind of spice up your movies and all that, and even content creators. The only thing I would suggest is if you are using this for paid content, just validate there's no licensing or anything. Just you're following the copyright laws for Google's AI stuff, so you don't get in trouble. But we're going to let this cook, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, cool. So now it's gone and created kind of interesting concept. So let's see. So if I hit play. Okay. See here, please. Okay. Oh, so you can even add clips here, so which is kind of cool. Let's do this. Now this probably I wouldn't want to use because this is kind of eh. But then you can actually add more to it, so. Let's see. Let's see what happens there. And you can literally start kind of building these scenes over and keep adding to it, which is kind of cool. So they've actually done some really cool things where they've done like car commercials, and it was all AI generated. Not one person was actually in the car commercial. It was all AI. It looked pretty realistic, which was really interesting. But this is definitely a very new expansion into the film industry, being able to use AI and computer generated images and all that. So that's going to be really interesting to see where things go. But let's see what it does for the Black Forest here. So this might be the guy talking about the Black Forest here. So now if I go here, so as you can see, then it goes to the next part. It's almost like a tour guide providing details of what's happening, which is kind of cool. Let's go back here. Let's go back to Flow here real quick. And let's do a new project based off an image. And then if I hit this, okay, so here's the logo I have for my Tech Corner. So let's go ahead and add this, and let's give it a description. Okay. Okay, cool. And then, so let's go ahead and see what happens. So we're gonna go ahead and click here. And you can actually have up to, I think, 4 previews if you want, which is kind of cool. So sometimes the 4 previews is kind of nice because then you can actually see all your different options. Let's see what it does for this intro. And one thing to note is if you aren't a Pro member, you might be limited. They do have a Pro membership and an Ultra membership, but the Ultra membership is about, I think, $150 a month. It's pretty expensive. Or it might be even $200 a month. I think it's pretty expensive. And if you're a content creator and benefit from that, then it's definitely worth it. But for your average person, probably the basic or the Pro, maybe if you want a little bit more oomph and a little bit more features. But here we go. This is what it came up. So let's take a look. So pretty cool. Not bad. Let's see what it is for this. Oh, that didn't do anything, which is kind of interesting. But as you can see, it's still in development, but it can do some cool stuff. And if you provided some images or some content, that will help as well. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to throw a thumbs up. If you're interested in further content from this channel or want to support this channel, feel free to subscribe. And then click that bell notification to receive alerts when new videos are posted. Thank you so much for watching.